Next up, we have Melissa as Metis Drake. Thank you. Next up, we have Stephanie as Queen of Red Lions from Legends of Zelda: The Wind Walker. I guess it was rough seas, doomed. Next up, we have Amber as Honey from Karan High School Host Club. Thank you. Next up, we have Matthew as General of the Minutemen from Fallout 4. Next up, we have Elena as Jerome Velasca from Gotham.
What you call sanity is just a prison in your mind that stops you from seeing you're just tiny little cogs in a giant, absurd machine. Wake up!
Next up, we have Lisa as Sith, Maleficent, mashup of Disney, Star Wars, and Sleeping Beauty. That's one person I don't want to mess with. Next up, we have Arya as Wonder Woman from the DCEU. I love how just nobody said anything into the. Next up, we have Sean as Guts from Berserk. Next up, we have Kyle as Monster Hunter, Raytheon Armor. Next up, we have Heather as Pennywise from It. Thank you. Next up, we have Justin as Powerline from a Goofy Movie. Next up, we have Sarah as Tokoyami from My Hero Academia! Haha, he is here! Next up, we have Electra as Morgana from Magi. Next up, we have Chris as William T. Riker from Star Trek The Next Generation.
Oh, you looked at my... I thought I was saying something wrong. Sorry.
No, you're right. Hi, everybody. There you go, there you go. Do any of you guys know about the Riker chair sit? Anybody? So he came up and down the chairs. Can I borrow this for a second? All right. All right, we're gonna try this. Here we go, here we go. You good there? You good there? Good. Oh, got my document. All right, here we go. There we go. The two people that got that love it, but everybody else just thinks I'm weird, which I am.
Next up, we have Jody as Vexus from Star Trek 5.
You are nothing but insignificant humans, and you ugly
Next up, we have Caleb as Bolton Freddy from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Don't ever come near my bedroom, ever.
I'm all right. Thank you. Next up, we have Emma as Violet Parr from The Incredibles. Yeah. Next up, we have Katie as Eowyn from Lord of the Rings. Next up, we have Sarah as with the Dovahkiin. Dovahkiin Nightingale armor from Skyrim. The aim is steady and she shoots her bows. Next up, coming to the front, we have Angel as Optimus Prime.
Transformers, we're watching a Transformers.
My name is Optimus Prime. Autobots, roll out! The light of all sentient beings.
I love how Optimus is literally strolling across the stage right now. He's got his
My
own
name is
soundtrack.
Optimus Prime.
Okay, this is gonna be a long one. We have Jeremy, Laura, and Neil, Ari, Milia, Eve, and Lonnie as Serpentor, Destro, Zarana, Bat Trooper, Firefly, Baroness, and Cobra Trooper, G.I. Joe! G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is waiting. G.I. Joe!
Follow.
Cobra!
I kind of like ants. No? Never mind.
just waiting for G.I. Joe to step off the stage, so hold on. Next up, we have Sean as the Scarecrow from Batman Begins. Can somebody tell me the moment he took out his gun, why all of you guys started applauding some more? I don't, it's okay, it's okay. Next up, we have Tristan as Ruby Rose from Ruby!
Has anybody seen my sister Yang? I'm looking for her. Yang!
Okay, Rachel as Yang Xiaolong from Ruby! Next up, we have Christopher as All for One from My Hero Academia!
This is all for you. Tomorrow, sugar.
Alright, next up we have Eric, Buddy, and Patrick as Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather, Sleeping Beauty! Next up, we have Jessica and Jasmine as Nightborn and Blood Elf from World of Warcraft. Next up, we have Zack and Zane as Spider-Man and Deadpool. Oh, gentlemen, no fighting, no fighting. There you go. Next up, we have John as Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know the rest of the song, but he was grooving. Next up, we have Tori and Jessica as Ruby and Sapphire from Steven Universe. Next up, we have Brock and Chelsea as the Ice King and Huntress Wizard from Adventure Time. Next up, we have David and Dan as the Super Mario Brothers. Thank you. Next up, we have Ariana and Gabby as Ciel Vantamine and Lois Transi from Black Butler. Next up, we have Blaze and Brent as Tony Stark and Tony Jr. Next up, we have Thor as the kid from Tattletale. Next up, we have Dan and Abby as Jim Hopper and Eleven from Stranger Things. Next up, we have Yosef as Naruto from Naruto!
Believe it!
Next up, we have Easton as the Death Trooper from Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Next up, we have Scarlet as Annie from League of Legends. Next up, we have Briggs as Finn from Adventure Time. Sorry. Next up, we have Logan as Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. Come kick me. Next up, we have Olivia as Chara from Undertale. Next up, we have Annalise as Flowerfell Frisk from Flowerfell. Next up, we have Sinjin as Todoroki from My Hero Academia.
Jack can put me up for this. And I'm cold. I'm going home.
Next up, we have Amira as Puppet from Five Nights at Freddy's. Next up, we have Narwhal as Cupcake from Five Nights at Freddy's. Next up, we have Hannah and Mike as Mary Poppins and the Chimney Sweep from Mary Poppins.
She's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
That's a way to make an exit. Next up, we have Otto as Frankie from One Piece. Next up, coming to the front, we have John as the T-60 armor from Fallout 4. I thought he was about to twerk right now. He turns around, I was like, what? Sorry. Next up we have Jensen as Deathstroke from the CW's Arrow.
You got great hair.
Next up, coming to the front, we have Jacob as Mythos Obi-Wan Kenobi from Star Wars.
I wanted to get to the end of my song, dude.
I know you heard that, right? All right, next up we have Jay and Preston as Zelda and Link from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Zelda, you could have at least said a yes or a no. You just left them hanging there, man. That's just wrong. Well, next up we have Brian, Dexter, Matthew, and Andrew as Houston, Alex, Horkston, and Wolf from Payday 2. I'm good.
You just told him to get up, but you pushed him down first, though. Oh, you need to show the judges.
Next up, we have Brody as Red Hood, Jason Todd. I'm gonna wait for the when this comes up. Next up, we have Annika as Harley Quinn, pink and white, Funko Pop Edition.
Wait! Wait!
She's spinning. I don't know if she's just happy or had a lot of sugar today. Harley, you got it. Next up, we have Hannah as Pearl from Steven Universe. Next up, we have Jonathan as Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, he's playing the music on his own. His speakers just don't reach past him.
Next up we have Stemika as Pennywise from It.
Has anybody seen Georgie? You seen Georgie? Have you seen Georgie? No? Okay. What are you doing?
Nothing. I was just trying to help her with the fight. Never again. This is why I don't like clowns, man. Last and not least, we have Matt as the first Avenger, Captain America!
Attention Michigan Comic-Con. This is Steve Rogers. This entire convention center has been taken over by cosplayers. Yaya Han is their leader. I don't know how deeply they've infiltrated us or how many there are. You could be standing right next to one. But you know what? The cost of fun is a high price to pay. But it's a price I'm willing to pay. And I think I'm not the only one. So you know what? Let's have the best Comic-Con ever. Captain's orders.
Ladies and gentlemen, those were your 2018 Michigan Comic-Con cosplay contestants. Give a round of applause.
Third place Kids Award goes to Pink Harley. She wins $50 cash and a trophy. Is Dragon Ball Z. Goku, come on up. Congratulations. Stand over. Harley. And our first place, kids, winner of $100 is the Death Trooper from Star Wars. Congratulations.
Give another round for the kids. For our anime category, winner wins $150. Winner is Princess Mononoke.
We're gonna just, all right. Next up, we have the first place Star Wars category, winner of $150. It goes to the Mythos Ben Kenobi. We loved all the thought behind his costume, all of these contraptions and accessories. Congratulations.
underneath and on top of it as well. She did a wonderful job.
Next up, we have the first place in the film and TV category. This was a really tough one. We have some really great entries. And the winner of $150 Best TV Film is Optimus Prime! It is a stunning costume, so much detail. He comes with his own theme song and...
My name is Optimus Prime.
Whoa. Awesome.
It's just fantastic. I love the proportions of the costume as well. Just really well thought out.
First place for our video game category of another $150 is Monster Hunter. I don't think you guys fully understand the work that he put into just the sword.
And now we're on to our big prizes. These are the big boys here. We have the best craftsmanship. Winner of $300 is Guts from Berserk! There's so many details in this costume. It's wonderfully weathered, even the wig. I mean, he looks exactly like the character. So we just really appreciate how well-rounded and thoughtful this costume was. Congratulations.
Best group for today, winners of $300. G.I. Joes, oh yeah. There are so many. Oh. You did such a great job.
Did we get the Jones?
Protect it with your life.
They all have armor on. Wonderful job.
Split the Joes in half. So we get the Joes over here.
All right. We have one last prize left. It's like as big as me. The Best in Show Award, winner of $500 cold hard cash right here. Best in Show, Michigan Comic-Con 2018, The Fairy Godmother.
If you guys take a moment to check out their costumes, you'll notice that everything is lined, everything is serged, everything is pressed. It's absolutely flawless.